Oh, I mean, it just feels like home to me. I can't quite describe the feeling, but there is a comfort and a warm feeling for me being around other people who stutter. So I appreciate just being here and having a taste of home that I really haven't had for 4 months. Thank you for that. It's neurologically based as well as a genetic component. Stuttering, I'm talking about, of course. Neurologically, so there's a neurological component, a genetic component, and an environmental component, all working together. So, but in my family, there is, as far as I know, there's no genetic component, but who knows? So, I grew up, and it's a thing to laugh at. It's usually the psycho person who stutters, or the person who's not very smart, or the person everybody makes fun of. You know, it hasn't been portrayed as a positive image until really the King's Speech, but that's very recently. So I had no positive images or portrayals in my mind of what stuttering is. And, you know, I got married and I told my husband, I stutter, I don't want to talk about it. Like, I mean, I said the words, which I really had never really said, and I did say it to him, but I said, I can't, I'm not ready to talk about it. And so we never talked about it. We had this, you know, secret we never talked about, which is really great. And one day, you know, like the being covert and hiding it inside was really hurting me. I mean, it just was. I wasn't being true to myself in any way every day. And at some point, I couldn't do it anymore. I was in a lot of pain. I had a young child, you know, I mean, I was living my life, but I still had this huge secret I was carrying around with me every day. So in that information, it actually had local chapters. So we had local self-help chapters from the National Stuttering Association. The National Stuttering Association has been around for over 30 years, and it became national about 25 years ago. So I was like, so this is when I said, I pictured people who stutter as like these dorky older men. Like, that's how I picture people who stutter. And I don't know if that was a portrayal in the movies or what, but I'm like, how could I go and sit in a room with a bunch of dorky It just didn't seem like that was going to be helpful for me. And so and one day, it was right around Christmas time, many, many years ago, there was an article in the local Seattle newspaper about a speech pathologist who stutters, who was running the local self-help group. And I thought, I could see her. I could sit in a room with this woman. I mean, it gave me a visual of what was going on, and so that's all I needed. I am who I am because I stutter, and I am where I am because I stutter, and so stuttering has really given me a lot of opportunities. But but I also believe I've really pushed myself into these opportunities. I still could have hidden from the world, or just kind of. I have friends in the stuttering community who are still kind of covert and still don't tell their parents that they're going to the national conference every year. They say they're going to visit a friend, and that's fine for them. You know, let's not judge. I mean, we're all in different places. But I mean, once I found the support I needed, it gave me the encouragement to push myself into what I needed to do. And I can't imagine still hanging on to that secret, because I think JP was saying earlier, but hanging on to a secret there's so much weight to it. And it really holds you down and holds you back. And I'm very grateful for a community that gave me the support I needed to get rid of that.
Dr. Sachin had mentioned to you, it's called samvad, and samvad means a communication. So this is a our newsletter.
Thank you.
This is Dr. Sachin will help me with this.
You just go ahead. You are editor.
This is also a publication from TISA about over your stuttering in so many days. I mean, like many people claim that okay, get over your stammering in 15 days.
Right.
So it's about that. And here is a small booklet about Samagra, which is a community, a social working community which helps TISA.
Okay.
For you.
Thank you.
And on the behalf of all the participants, all the TISA members, I would really like to thank you to coming all the way from China, Shanghai, and sharing your thoughts. We are really overwhelmed. Thank you so much.